Life Path number one, welcome to Stacy's Ascension Academy. I am Stacy, helping you on your spiritual awakening journey, on your upgrade and your timeline and ascending to your highest timeline. Now let's talk about that double digit number that you get right before you reduce it to one. We're going to look over the characteristics. Why does it sound like thunder? Well, let's just hope that's not thunder and it doesn't start raining in the middle of this video. But now, now pause, go ahead, add up the numbers, boom, and whatever that double digits is right before you get to one, that's what we're going to go over. Just going to give you a little bit more of a holistic whole sight into your career and your purpose and what ideal careers might be great for you to line up with at this time in your life. Just a quick announcement, I do have a Numerology Business Academy, and this Numerology Academy helps you to line up with your career and your purpose and your business even more. And I'm having a deep summer solstice discount for 50% off right now. So if you're seeing this in real time, in June, then you want to go ahead and click in the description. You're going to put the code YES at checkout, and that will give you the discount for the 50% off. And this is a very big discount because it does come with 2 coachings with me, and you're going to be able to really deep dive into your career even more in this academy. You may know numerology, but you don't know numerology like how I'm presenting it to you to help you to line up with your highest career. And if you have a business, how to expand your business using numerology. When I use numerology, my business 10x. It started to go more each year because I moved in alignment. Now, on to let's get into you guys' numbers. The first number I want to get into is the 10, known as the Wheel of Fortune. So this is when you get the 1 and a 0. So it's 1, 0, 10 over 1. This is known as the pioneer. I have some notes down here for you guys. So you guys are known as like the pioneer because you have a strong, like, you are the ones that can really manifest things quickly. And as I'm doing this, I just realized I have the Magician Tarot on with the number 1 because I am also a life path number 1. Now, with the 1, you guys are going to feel a need really more with the 10 to kind of be alone, like deep lonely, not loneliness, but loner vibes. Because with the loner vibe, because you have the 1 and a 0, God will steer you, the universe will steer you into where you're supposed to be organically, and your intuition should be a lot more focused because of the 1 and the 0. Now, the strength of you guys is that you have visionary leaderships, very strong willpower, and you guys are big pioneers. I have my notes here for you guys because I wrote them down before so I don't forget. Now, let's talk about some of the good careers for my 10 over 1. Okay, so obviously we have entrepreneur because life path 1 is a great entrepreneurs because you're supposed to start stuff. And as a 10, you're going to be a great entrepreneur if that's something that you put your mind to. I also have inventor, coach, public speaker, creative director, influencer. Anything requiring innovation is going to be ideal for you guys. You guys are going to be great at starting your own invention. I'm going to really emphasize invention because you have the Wheel of Fortune, because you are a 10, literally a 10. That's like in all tarots, all the 10 cards are the alchemy, the completion of whatever cycle you're going through. So you guys can start new cycles, new inventions. So whatever you're thinking and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to do it because nobody else has done it before, you're supposed to do it as that 10. The 10, you receive that information from source, go out and do it because you're strongly guided. And you guys, things manifest quickly for you guys because of that 1 with the 0. That 0 amplifies the 1 and it's like pew. So make sure if you guys, and you're better at working alone as well too, more so than all the other ones as well because of the 1 and a 0. So go ahead and look into that even more because as a 10, you really are a 10. It's like a winning number right there. Now let's look at the 19 over 1. Now the 19 over 1 is a karmic debt number. It does not mean that your life is like plagued with karmic debt. I don't believe in the numerology kind, like fear-based programming, because that comes from the ancient, when they first started numerology. This is, and Pythagorean came over with the 19 instead as part of the karmic deaths in the West. But you do not have to say that your life is plagued with that. It's just you may go through a little bit more karmic lessons than the other ones. Now you have the 1 and the 9, so you guys are strong leaders, and you can start, and you got the 9, finish it. You guys have, to me, more of the capacity to finish things, because the thing with all ones is we like to start a lot. I say we because I'm a 1 as well. We like to start a lot of stuff, and if it gets a little like too much resistance, boom, we're on to something else, to start something else. The problem with ones is not completing stuff, but you're a 19, and 1, 9, like look at how it goes. Like think of the 1 and all the numbers in between a 9. So that means you can really, this flies on me now. Um, you can start something and complete it. Start it, complete it. You guys complete stuff good. So that's really good when it comes to your career, because you're able to start something and get to what the purpose is of it and align with that. In the careers I have for you guys, you have CEO. You guys would be great in charge of a whole company, because you guys can start and lead them into the next level, the next where they're supposed to be. Author, consultant, strategist, lawyers. You guys make good lawyers because you can talk your case, because you have the 9 in you. That's a humanitarian trait. You have that gift of the 9 as well, like the life path number 9. Also, I have to say quickly, because you do have the 9 in it, that's kind of ruled by Mars, so you guys have to watch your temperament. Make sure that whatever you do, that you thoroughly enjoy, so your temperament, you don't go off the rails and get a little angry, because that is the planet of war. So therefore, you guys can get into some altercations back and forth with people, or jobs that you don't like, and control that by make sure that you're living in your purpose and you're working in fields that thoroughly and you enjoy, and not just pay the bills, which is like, hey, of course we got to pay the bills, we're humans. But you get what I'm saying, though. Try not to trigger yourself, or stay away from people that trigger you at work and in your career. You guys have made great politicians as well, too. And in that sense, you can use the 9 as a politician, because you can use the 9 to argue your case, fight for humanity. That's how you use the power of the 9 with the 19. Okay, so you guys have made great transformational coaches as well. You can work on your personal branding, but whatever you do, make sure it's something that is helping humanity, because you have the 9 in it. I think that's most of the karmic that could be within your number, is that you should be doing things to help humanity. Don't do stuff just for the material gain of it, but you will be materially rewarded. You will get the financials of it, but that shouldn't be why you go to do something. Okay, my 19. Now I'm going to move over to the 28. Yay! It's my number right there. So the 28. The 28 is a 28, and because it does have the 8, you do have the ability to manifest great wealth, a lot of money, because of the 8, but also it can be karmic because of the 8. So just like the 19 is supposed to be karmic, that whenever you see an 8 within a number, make people get all happy, because 8's a number of power, abundance, but it's also a number of karma and ruled by Saturn. And you do have 2. So your thing in life is to balance out your power and authority. You guys are going to have more power struggles because of the 8. All life path ones, the whole thing is to get over control and start to take control of your life, and not have other people overpower you. This is something we deal with as a life path 1. I say we because that's my number as well. But with the 28, you really have to balance that out. You have 2, so you want peace, you want balance. You are very clairvoyant as well, but you have the 8, so you got to make sure that what you're doing lines up with your personal goals, because it's a karmic number. You can get money, lose money, get money, lose money, but you can also get money, invest money, and make money, make more money. And that should be your aim as a 28, is whatever money you make sure that is going to invest it to make more money, invest it to make more money. Don't just like have it come in and come out and come in and come out. Use the money to make more money. You guys can make great stock market people, great day traders, great like anything in investments where you can invest money, because you'll know how to multiply it because of that 2 and an 8. Now, let me see some of the other careers that I have for my 28. One is obviously going to be I have spiritual leaders. Great spiritual leaders because of that too. You guys are more clairvoyant, more psychic abilities than the rest. Filmmakers, artists, or brand strategies. Great entrepreneurs, motivational speakers, and spiritual leaders. great spiritual leaders. I think I said that already because that's obviously what I do. But once you find that root, that jazz, you're going to go far. 28, you're going to go far. You just have to, you notice you can make big amounts of money. You guys have made big amounts of money in your life, and then you like bloop, and then it comes back, and then bloop, it goes back. You just have to balance that out and find the flow for it to make money on money. And once you do that, trust me, you're going to be lined up with your highest timeline, because that is a wealth number, the 28. Okay, a lot of people born on 28th are very wealthy in the in you know, if you look them up. A lot of people launch stuff on the 28th day of the month because it's a big money day. So you guys have a big money playing number. You just have to let it be your friend, okay? Not your enemy, your friend. Money is your friend, not your enemy. Your career should be your friend, not your enemy, not something you can't stand to go to, because that is the energy that's going to be perceived. That's going to be spilled out, and you don't want that, okay? So that is all that's all I have for you guys right now. Like and follow for more. And don't forget, if you're interested in learning more about your chart for business and career, join my Numerology Business Academy. This is a program to help you ascend to your highest timeline in your career by using numerology. When you use numerology to float with life, I'm telling you, it will change everything. It changed everything for me. And I also do very much believe your power is within. And that's why I like it a bit more than astrology, because it's just a guide. Numerology will guide you. It doesn't like tell you like you can't move to this city because this city doesn't align with your chart and this and all that kind of stuff. It gives you a guidepost based on your name and your date of birth. You, you. So you'll know exactly what career you're supposed to be. Plus, it comes with 2 coachings with me. So remember, it's going to be 50% discount code. It's going to be in the description. Make sure you use that before June 21st. That's the end, because this is the summer solstice sale. All right. So I see you guys next time. Ciao.